So, Jim, tell me this, who are you looking for in particular here?
I would say this guy, Ronald Araujo. You have a real defender's defender in him, Peter. And he may not be the best with the ball at his feet, but he's very disciplined, he's quick, he's strong. When strikers get a kick out of scoring a goal, he gets a kick out of making a good tackle. That's what he loves, defending. So keep an eye on that.
Well, quite no argument from me on that one. So it's away we go then.
De La Cruz. Oliveira. Ugarte. De Arrascaeta.
Darwin. Nunez! That was superb goalkeeping.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
Played towards the front line. Araujo cuts it out. Gary Rodriguez. Montero. Gary Rodriguez. That's very neat. Oh, that's well done, really robust.
De La Cruz.
Jimenez.
De La Cruz.
That's really well manoeuvred. Solid defending, refused to be outmuscled. Montero. Valverde.
De La Cruz. Oliveira.
That's a good intervention. That was what he had to make in the face of danger that was growing. Valverde.
Ugarte.
Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing. Montero, aim forwards. Oh, good spread. Gary Rodriguez. Oh, that's nice. There are a few waiting for it. Played out to the right. That is good strength. Montero. Oh, good ball. Thinks about the shot. That is lovely. Deftly away. And reclaimed it in a trice. Moved on forwards. And that's put paid to a promising move.
De La Cruz. Oliveira.
Forwards and with intent. And it's played forward. Oh, well played. He's taken that really cleanly. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. And the whistle's gone, presumably for offside. He's in plenty of space here. Montero. Back into the middle. De Arrascaeta shifted upfield. Looking to break at pace. Out to the left it goes. Header! Can he deliver? Can he finish? Oh, he's really drilled it. It's been a bright start from the underdogs. Certainly got the supporters going.
Seems like a brave decision, but the right one for me. The longer this goes on for, the more quality is likely to tell. If you're looking to unsettle this opposition, it has to be now.
And he's on a charge. Uruguay, it's been a pretty high-octane start, at least from one side's perspective.
I know it's still early, but they're showing the better signs. No caution from them.
Spread out to the left. Montero. Gary Rodriguez. Takes aim and cross. Up he goes! He will be livid with himself.
Look, we've all been there. Nothing will make him feel much better at the moment.
Ugarte. Araujo. Quality ball. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. Gary Rodriguez. Aim forwards. Oliveira. This is quite a run, and he's not done yet. Cross goes in there. And he's there to clear it.
Uruguay clearly are looking formidable down that left-hand side, the current supply route. Look, it's the width that's providing this momentum, and they look set to further exploit. Really aren't convincing right now. It has to start in defence, but the whole team needs a wake-up call.
De Arrascaeta. Played towards the other side. De la Cruz. Moved on forwards. Played back in. Gary Rodriguez. And that's surely a foul. Free kick. Goes for a shot! Oh, that was extravagant by any standard.
Well, there wasn't much else on there, so why not have a crack? So nearly paid off too.
Araujo forwards and with intent. Uruguay going about it patiently, perhaps too patiently. That's really well manoeuvred. It'll be a throw-in. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Araujo. And it's played forward. And he cuts out the supply. Could try cutting inside here. He's there to get rid.
De La Cruz.
Ugarte. That's really well manoeuvred. Aim forwards. Clearly not happy with that. And he's found a way past. He's had a shot!
Have beautifully policed that midfield. The opposition have been handcuffed. De La Cruz.
Maybe goalless, but it is not without interest.
Well, it's certainly not a drab affair, Peter. It's had its moments.
That looks a good ball through. Gary Rodriguez. Now here's the delivery.
Well, they're clearly focusing on that right side, Peter. That's where the crosses are coming from, where the danger lies. Gary Rodriguez clearly looking the key component now with the concentration on width. Gives the defence a decision to make, whether to go zonal or man-to-man now.
Gary Rodriguez. Moved on forwards. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do.
De La Cruz.
Ugarte. Araujo chooses to go cross-field.
Oliveira.
Has a look and plays it forward. Ugarte. De Arrascaeta. And it's Valverde. Gary Rodriguez. Oh, there's a probing ball. Calmly anticipates.
De La Cruz. Oliveira.
And it's played forward. Nunez chasing after it. And that has been knocked clear. Over to the left. Back into the middle. Oh, he's found support out wide. Cleared away. He is just caressing the ball. Tries to cross.
They've certainly set out to cause a problem or two down that left flank. Look, it's the width that's providing this momentum, and they look set to further exploit. Really aren't convincing right now. It has to start in defence, but the whole team needs a wake-up call.
Aim forwards. De Arrascaeta gets a foot in here. Darwin. Cuts out the pass. Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
Encouraged the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
Now then, the ball's come loose.
De la Cruz. Oliveira.
Araujo.
De la Cruz.
That has been cut short. Ugarte. Jimenez.
De la Cruz.
Jimenez gently done. Gary Rodriguez. Just coming up to the 30-minute mark. Valverde. De Arrascaeta. Valverde. Who's he going to play in? Valverde played over towards the opposite flank.
De la Cruz.
Gets into some space. Gary Rodriguez. It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case. The movement is slick, the speed is slippery, the defence though able to hold on this time. That's really well manoeuvred. Nice defending, physical and effective. Moved on forwards. Valverde looks to the other side.
De la Cruz.
Does really well to win the ball there. Gary Rodriguez. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising.
Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
Spread out to the left. Can he tries a shot? Dealt with nicely by the defence. Oh, he's managed to get himself offside. And they've got rid. And it's Valverde. Out to the left it goes. Flashes it across. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. Valverde have it back and can go again. Valverde, the pressing's intense and it's paid off. De Arrascaeta. Now it's Valverde. And here's Valverde. Lovely feet. Caresses it through. Danger averted for now. And it's Ugarte. Oliveira. Puts them all in. De Arrascaeta, over to the left. Aimed in towards the centre. Oh, they could be caught out here. And he's there to get it away. Gary Rodriguez. 0-0, but nevertheless a very decent game. Oh, sweet feet. It's come through and he's had a quick look inside. Shoots! That's good defending, very good defending. Valverde. And he goes cross-field. De la Cruz. De Arrascaeta. Out towards the flank. It's a lovely, neat pass. Going to be disappointed with that. Valverde. That'll be a corner. Only partially clear. De Arrascaeta. And that's left him on the seat of his pants. Oh, that's horribly mistimed, and it's given. Penalty. So a big, big chance now from 12 yards.
Well, it was deliberate, it was cynical, and you have to understand the frustration of being denied a clear opportunity, but it had to be done.
A time for a cool head, and that is precisely what he showed.
Yeah, credit to the keeper. He read it, but succumbed to the placement.
So we have our breakthrough.
Yeah, it's rare that one is enough though, Peter. I get the feeling they'll be wanting another as soon as possible.
The only breakthrough then came late in the first half here, and that is the difference. 1-0 the score. And it's Ugarte. Nice physical challenge. Spread out to the left. A searching ball out wide. And he decides to cross it. Ugarte trying to keep this in. De Arrascaeta. Ugarte. Valverde. Ugarte. Played out wide. Nice control. Valverde. That's a good block, but at the expense of a corner. And it's hoisted clear. And it's Oliveira. And it's played forward. That's really well manoeuvred. Araujo. Ugarte. Oh, nicely intercepted. And the first half is done. Well, there were plenty of talking points in that first half, but just the one goal. It's still anybody's game here.
Well, every now and again we get a bit lucky, Peter, don't we? And this is an absolute treat. A tremendous spectacle for the neutrals, but a bit of a nightmare for the fans and two managers.
Uruguay can be fairly satisfied then. It's so far so good for them, and it's 1-0 at the break. And we are already promptly back underway. Uruguay carrying a one-goal lead.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
De la Cruz. Ugarte. Valverde. Valverde. Playing cross-field, changing the point of attack. Thinks one through. That's an excellent interception. Montero. That's been drilled forward. It's just beyond his reach. And no, that is pretty much the end of that. De la Cruz. Aim forwards. Driven forward. It's an inviting looking ball, that. The message is clear. None shall pass. Jimenez. Araujo. De Arrascaeta. De la Cruz. Oliveira. Oliveira shifted upfield. Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing. That's really well manoeuvred.
De la Cruz.
Wins the duel this time.
How many...
Oh, he's going to be pulled back for that one. And here's Nunez. So who's he picking out? Showing good feet. Hit into the middle.
It was hopeful, to say the least. You need more men inside the box, more movement, otherwise it's pretty much a waste.
Oh, can he get onto this? Now that's well seen too. Oliveira. Valverde. De Arrascaeta. Over to the left. Out to the left it goes. De la Cruz. De Arrascaeta. Now it's Valverde. Valverde! Ugarte. Out to the right. Oh, it's played into the area. That has been knocked clear. Gary Rodriguez. Aim forwards. Oh, Red, nice interception.
De la Cruz.
Oliveira. Montero. Gary Rodriguez. Montero. And it's played forward. Montero. Gary Rodriguez. Great defending, strong and determined. Darwin. Well played, that has snuffed out the danger. And there's his chance to lead the counter. Team still separated by the game's only goal. Gary Rodriguez. That has found him in acres of space. Looking for a decent ball in. Oh, lovely feed, he is such a good mover. Does really well to win the ball there. Araujo gets good distance on it. He's got options in the box if he gets his head up. Oh, what a climb! And the header is disappointing in the end.
You really could have done with engaging those crossers much higher up the pitch there. This isn't good defending.
Ugarte. De Arrascaeta. De la Cruz. Oliveira. Very nicely done. De Arrascaeta. He's in space and looking for a... Climbs up big! Couldn't quite control it.
Yeah, some good movement inside the box. No shortage of targets here.
Oh, good spread. Here comes the cross. Could be danger here, and he shoots! Oh, denied brilliantly!
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
They've played it short. Jimenez gets it without sophistication. Montero. Gary Rodriguez. Into the channel. It's a ball kick. It's good pressure, good intensity.
Yeah, as you'd expect, Peter, that defence ought to know when to step up or drop off, and they finally made a decision to get tighter.
Oliveira. Your impression so far, Jim?
There's a lot of football still to be played, Peter, so ideally they need to maintain an attacking endeavour.
Valverde. Ugarte. De Arrascaeta. De la Cruz. De la Cruz. Ugarte. He's in, surely! Valverde. Bullish header! Oh, not the best of headers. Moved on forwards. Not pretty, but it gets the job done. Valverde. De Arrascaeta. Played over towards the opposite flank. De la Cruz. Oh, well cut out. No margin for error there at all. That is a great pick out. It's a threat. Can he finish? He's scored! They are right back in business.
Well, I think it's pretty obvious, Peter, that this emphasises the importance of having willing runners who want to go behind that defence. One good ball, and they're in.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Well, there's a genuine sense of tit for tat here, Peter. Neither side seems willing to back off here. This is a terrific watch.
De la Cruz. Oliveira. Done delicately. Can he latch on to this? And the ball is out of play. Montero. Aim forwards. Araujo wins the duel this time. De la Cruz. Needs a bit of penetration to go with all this possession. De Arrascaeta. Araujo. Ugarte. Valverde. De Arrascaeta. And it's Valverde. Played towards the other side. Ugarte. Spread out to the left. Played back in. Over to the left. Gary Rodriguez. It's all a little short of forward momentum, lacking thrust. And it's played forward. Oh, that is asking for trouble. Montero.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
Oh, shooting chance! It's a goal! They've done it! It was coming! They have their reward! How very smart. He just got it right.
Well, I just think it was really good movement, but I think a couple of defenders got caught ball watching there when they should have been picking up the danger man.
Well, this is what we've been waiting for.
Well, that's really winded the opposition. You can see their manager screaming on the touchline, telling his team to calm down. But they'll need to do that pretty quickly. It's composure from here.
Looks to the other side. Oliveira. De Arrascaeta.
Well, that's certainly more like it. They can't let the intensity drop now, Peter.
This is a really front-footed approach.
You know, the interest value in this game might just take off from here.
Oliveira has got himself a free kick. Araujo. De Arrascaeta. Closing in on the last quarter of an hour. It's a mighty effort! Gary Rodriguez. Played out to the right. And the pass is intercepted.
De la Cruz.
Valverde. Valverde. Valverde chooses to go cross-field. Oliveira tries a measured ball. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Gary Rodriguez. That's really well manoeuvred. He can get that clear.
I think the message here is quite clear, Peter. They want another one and will seemingly keep going until they get it.
Moved on forwards. Jimenez getting this one clear.
They may end up with some regret with this tactic, but you have to admire their commitment to goals.
Now it's De Arrascaeta. De Arrascaeta! Uruguay have got it back and they'll have another go. De la Cruz.
Uruguay really might just end up kicking themselves after that. That could well have been it.
And it's played forward. Montero out to the right. Gary Rodriguez. Can he get onto this? This might spell danger. Montero. Gary Rodriguez. The pressing's intense and it's paid off.
I think the message here is quite clear, Peter. They want another one and will seemingly keep going until they get it.
Araujo.
De la Cruz.
That's a good run down the left. In it comes. Valverde. And that's a good ball. Great chance!
Well, there's plenty to like about this approach. Get your head down, keep battling away, and eventually things might change for you.
That's really well manoeuvred. Well timed, excellent interception. Aim forwards. And it's Valverde. And here's Nunez. And the shot! Should have equalised.
Well, the lead may be fragile, but the keeper was focused and strong. really are showing all the necessary urgency, but it's potency they need.
De Arrascaeta. Nice interception, well timed.
Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now.
Oliveira. It is looking like the end. If anything's going to happen, it's got to happen now.
Look, their path is set. They have to take risks in every situation now.
Delivered across. That has been knocked clear. And it's Ugarte. Ugarte, oh, good spread. De Arrascaeta. Stella Cruz! So close to drawing level.
That was so poor, a very decent chance, and the disappointment is all too obvious.
And it's played forward. And that's been won straight back. Gary Rodriguez. Up towards the front line. Cleared away. And that was nowhere near his best.
Well, it's probably safe to say now, Peter, that it's going to be all about game management from here. There's only one word for this, it's baffling. That team needs to figure out where the ball needs to be, and it's not there.
Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. And it's been taken short. Here's the chance to cross. Ugarte. It is now or never. Time is against the Arrascaeta! Uruguay have reached the now or never stage. Montero. That's really well manoeuvred. De Arrascaeta. Valverde. And it's Ugarte.
Uruguay really can only do one thing now, Peter. Get the ball up front, make sure it sticks, and sustain some pressure.
Oh, this looks sharp. It's an inviting looking ball, that. Jimenez. De La Cruz. Strong running down that left flank. Oh, that's neat. Uruguay cannot afford for this to peter out. There just isn't time left. Ugarte. Knocks it out wide. And here's Valverde. Chance for a cross, maybe now. And he has been fouled there. Now this is a potential flashpoint, and the referee has his hands full. And it's hoisted clear. That's good play. Oliveira. De La Cruz. Uruguay don't have many options, and time is running out. Ugarte. Ugarte, now he's got space here. Oh, he's dealt with that well. Time is desperately short now, but it is a corner. And it's Oliveira. So that's it. It is all over. Uruguay played more than a part in what has been a very exciting game. A game that began so promisingly from their perspective, but they are leaving here feeling utterly deflated. Well, after all of that, Jim, what are you thinking?
Uruguay seem to have taken this on with a complacent mentality to just turn up and win, and they deserve the criticism they're going to get.
Well, thanks to Jim. We both wish you a very good evening.